Hey guys, we're doing the monthly tarot read. This is November for Libra and stuff. Love Libra. My dad was a Libra. My granddaughter's a Libra. I've got some Libra placements so I can identify with a little bit of it and everything. Relationships is a huge thing with Libra, especially one-to-one relationships. It's very important to them. Everything, a little bit different, from their opposite and everything that is more independent. So they're just very, very relationship oriented. So I definitely want to see where love is going in this one, definitely for Libra. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what we have to look forward to for November. So I'm pulling from several different decks, is what we're doing. We're going to pull 3 from the Rider-Waite to kind of set the tone for the month of November for you. We're going to cover a lot of areas for you, like love and abundance and just kind of overall energies, what we can look forward to. And so far the reads have been, they've been pretty positive, a few challenges here and there. But for the most part, positive reads have been coming forward. So I'm really happy about that. I feel that November could be a good month for people. We've got family and the holidays. It's a feel-good time. It can be anyway, unless it's stressful. If people are broke in things, it can be a very difficult, stressful time. But, really coming together, family, that's the most important thing, is very important. So really focus on that. And a lot of miracles happen around the holidays. Even in the group, I've done things. I've done charity. I've raised money for people when they needed it. Very proud of that. Helped a lot of people with Christmas last year. Toys for children, even rent paid. We did a lot of stuff because, 2020 was a hard year for people. And so we managed, the group has been really great in helping a lot of people make it. So hopefully probably have to do it again. Okay, so let's see. I'll pull from the middle. Almost there. Excited to see what Libra gets. Okay. Let's pull right there. Looks good. Okay, what's your 3 cards? Challenges. So we're going to have a challenging read for Libra. Hopefully some things will pick up better cards as I get further down. I do have the Sun reversed. Now, with the Sun reverses, I don't look at that necessarily as a negative. That does not have to be. But I look at this that, this is your time to shine. This is your time to step out into your power and step forward. And something is causing you to hold back. And I look at the 2 cards that you also got is the 5 of Wands and also the 10 of Wands here. And we've been dealing with some conflict. And it's kind of dimming your light there. Some kind of conflict that we've been dealing with some energies, like all this squabbling that's going forward here. And the need to drop the burden and let go. One of the things I've been kind of picking up on, some energy seems to be a theme of this year, is really, try to rise above the conflict the best of your ability. I know Libra is very, about justice and everything. They get the justice card, what is fair, what is just, what is balanced, and things like that. And, they're not afraid to jump into the conflict, and try to sort things out and everything. But sometimes we got to leave people to their own devices and everything. And that's what this card is kind of saying here, is kind of, we're the ones, if we get involved in the conflict, who in the end has to carry all this crap? Notice he's carrying it all at the end. Okay, so we gotta be careful to rise above the conflict. So there could be some family members. Maybe one of the things is we're going into like Thanksgiving and Christmas and things like that. And there may be some family members that are kind of at it, and they might be trying to pull you into the middle of it. So we want to be real careful with that. Don't let the family try to pull you into conflict. Rise above it. It's, let everybody carry their own burdens. You don't need to carry the whole thing. Stop trying to save the family is what I'm kind of hearing from the spirit. Let's go ahead and look at some Thoth energy. Pick up some things. I like to pick up some things about work. Would be very good if I could pick up some of that energy. But yeah, there might be a little family conflict there. And this is really your time to shine. And this is your time to rise above all that. Let's cut the deck. Right there looks good. Let's see what Thoth cards we get here. Interesting kind of energies here we've got. So we've got the Princess of Cups energy. I can see that for my younger empaths. I feel I'm being drawn to them as well. My younger psychic sensitive empaths, they're also Libra. And then I'm also being drawn to some of the older ones. I've got that Empress energy. She is loving and compassionate and cares for everybody. And that makes perfect sense what I'm seeing with all this conflict stuff and everything, wanting to like just love all this conflict away. You know, I kind of feel that I just, you know, I want to love all this conflict away and everything. And we should be loving, of course. But we may need to walk away from some people this month. I've got the Eight of Cups energy, which can be about cutting losses and walking away. So if anybody is, if there is conflict that we cannot handle, we got to walk away from it. It definitely is the energy that I've got. But I do got the good card of Virtue. I've got the Three of Wands, which is a good energy about the ship comes in and the moment arrives and we have a good moment here. This could be an abundance card as well, which is very positive. And I'd like to draw another card for that. Yeah, I've got that Emperor energy here. So I feel like certain things we have been planning for, like set a strategy for, and we've been contemplating on. We've had a plan of action. Something is going to pan out that we've been working on very hard to manifest. So some good manifestation is coming forward in here that is going to pan out, that something you've been really waiting on to happen is going to happen in a positive direction. So I've still got some good positives that are coming in here. And then we're going to draw, let's look at love. I know everybody always wants to know about love. I remember this is a collective reading. Take with what resonates. You can discard the rest. If it does not fit, that is okay. Let's go ahead and look. The Sun card pops up again. This is your time to shine. This is really your time to shine. Come out as you are, is what the Spirit is saying. And you got the Empress again. Oh my God. Oh my God, Libra. This is amazing. You're going to trip out. You're going to trip out. I got the Sun again, okay, which is the Rider-Waite card. I got the Empress again, okay, this is Venus, the Mother of Tarot, the Lover. I got the Eight of Cups again. Eight of Cups. You're going to need to walk away from something. Some of you are in relationships right now where you're going to have to question if it's the right thing to walk away. And so forth. That this is really your time to shine. I look at these cards combined and then also looking at the Empress and the Eight of Cups above there and everything. And this is your moment where things are really going to be going positive with that Three of Wands energy. And some things that you've been waiting on to happen will happen. And so if the relationship, and I say this more for relationships that are no longer serving, where there's conflict or anything like that, if they're no longer serving, this is your moment here. This is your moment. And you're meant to shine and just give that love. And if somebody is not returning the love the way you want, and they're not allowing you to shine, it's going to be time to walk away. So some of you are going to walk away from situations that just no longer serve. And that it's just, you're going to feel this freedom, like this desire for freedom like you've never felt before. and everything. And then we've got that Seven of Wands energy. When I see the Seven of Wands reverse, I see that peacemaker. And I know Libra is a peacemaker. You know, they're always trying to keep the peace. And that's one of the things with conflict. It can be very difficult for them to deal with. They don't want to deal with conflict and so forth. And so trying to keep the peace. But something is going to pick up momentum with that Eight of Wands energy. And everything is going to change. Like you've been kind of, you know, static for a while in a relationship. But now there's this surge of wanting the freedom and really wanting to shine and be like, I'm here to live my best life. You know, this is what I kind of feel like. I'm here to live my best life. So some of you are going to be walking away. If the relationship isn't working and it's not allowing you to express this big, beautiful spiritual being that you are, you're going to want to walk away. And I feel like when you do, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I did. And that's the thing. I don't feel a lot of tears or anything like that. There's just something in you that's going to say it's time. You know, that it's time and everything. And let's go ahead and look at the angel deck. What do we got in here? Eight of Fire pops up again. Okay, just like something picks up momentum. So we've got the Ten of Air. So yes, there could be an ending. There could be an ending where things are just like, I'm done. I'm ready to get out there and shine. The end of a difficult situation, just like it says, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. So I feel like once we make this change, things go for the better. But this momentum picks up with this Eight of Fire energy here. And I've also got the Six of Fire. Then you just step into victory. You step into your power and everything starts going forward positive, you know, and getting recognized. I feel people are going to really notice you. Like this is your month to really be noticed, especially even with work. There's going to be plenty to do. Lots of work going on that's going to keep you busy. That'll keep you fairly distracted as far as any kind of things like, oh, I'm sad. I mean, I don't feel a lot of sadness. I feel this. I want to be free. I'm ready. I'm ready to spread my wings. And I don't necessarily want to, you know, be in this. I'm ready for the spiritual journey. And I feel a lot of that is because you've been working on your spiritual journey. And let's pull some Lovers cards. Let's see what we get here. Let's see, hold on. Looking, feeling, actually that one calls me. I have this card, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So I feel with some of you, that's what you're looking for, is that person who has been waiting for you all their life. But I also got the card, don't make decisions based on guilt, on what you think you should do. For it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I get that Lovers card as well. So I look at that. Being true to yourself. There is definitely a call to be able to do that, especially even in relationships. If you've been kind of hanging in there, I love this person, I don't want to hurt anybody, but they're dulling your shine, that's something you're going to have to really think about, you know, going forward. Let's pull from the Moonology deck. This is the new one. I had this on pre-order. It came in October. Okay. Okay, so your Moonology cards are, let's see, this one, yes, focus on the positive. So definitely focusing on the positive of a situation. I feel you'll be able to do that. I feel once you get toward the end of the month, you're going to see the positive of the whole situation, why things manifest, even that little bit of conflict in the beginning of the month and things you go through, you're going to see the positive in a situation. You'll see it as the lesson. I've also got the card Be Humble. So we definitely want to be humble during this time. And it's funny, it's a Leo card. It says first quarter moon in Leo. Leo's not always humble either. And then, of course, the card Attuned to the Divine. Attuned to the Divine. So that's a very good card. And there does seem to be a call definitely to do that, to really connect with that freedom and that spirit energy, which is very positive. Let's pull some more. Very interesting cards. Very spiritual cards. I got the card Compassion. So that light is kind of rough there. And then I've got the card Clarity. Okay. And then I've also got the card Peace. So I feel really, that's a kind of, just, I feel like feeling compassion for yourself and for others. Notice they're holding the world. That is what they do. They're putting their hands over the world, feeling it strongly for others. I feel is going to be a big thing. Having more clarity on a situation. And I feel that's what's really going to want to get you out there, and shining with that sun energy, just shining bright. And then, of course, peace. We do want to have peace, which is, it's going to feel very vital for you to have peace in your situation and stuff for this month. And then let's look at the Shadow Oracle, which I put there. I am just shifting deck to deck. Kind of some of the shadow energies we may face. So I've got the card, the Outlaw. So I feel like, there's this desire for freedom, a little bit of rebellion in you that you're going to kind of feel through the month. And then I've also got the card, the Universe, really connecting to the universe and also seeing you are the universe as well. But really connecting to your spirit, I feel it's going to come in strong. I feel like especially mid-month, it's going to come in strong, like this big kind of spiritual moment. It could be a further awakening even that occurs. And then the Sage and stuff to really use that wisdom during this time. So it's very, it is a positive read in this sense. Now, I'm not saying all are going to necessarily walk away from a relationship, but I do feel quite a few will in the sense that there is this desire for freedom. And it might even, it just, how it kind of makes me feel is I feel like a relationship that's just kind of dull and it's not inspiring. There's not a lot of love there, not necessarily a lot of passion and stuff. And there's just this dire, I want more, I'm starving. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I want more, I'm sorry, I need to connect with me right now. I feel there's something, and it's okay to be a little selfish once in a while, that Libra has been focusing, and they do this a lot with relationships. They focus so hard on another person that they can lose themselves. But there is going to be a call this month for Libra to really connect with themselves deeply, and really experience. They need to answer, who am I? What am I here for? What is my purpose? And really want to get on that spiritual journey and everything. And it's going to become so overwhelming that anything that holds them back from that growth, they're going to walk away from. I do hope this helps.